Get full access to over 10,000 episodes with your paid subscription. MyOutdoorTV. Start your free trial today.
This week on Bowhunter TV, we are back at Camcoda Lodge in Saskatchewan, where I hunted last year for black bears and I killed a chocolate bear. So now I'm back with a special guest. My grandson Carson got a chance to come on this hunt. He's 17 years old, and he's a fairly experienced bow hunter. He's got 4 deer and 5 turkeys under his belt, but this will be his first experience with black bears, so it should be quite a thrill for him. Now, this is bow hunting lesson 375.2. You always want to shoot every day or every other day in a camp to make sure nothing got knocked off. We're out in boats messing around, putting our bows up and down trees and stuff. Throughout the hunt, you shoot at least once a day, maybe once every other day.
Well, just exactly how many lessons are there?
Bow hunting lessons? Well, you can't count that, so let's go. Being a teenager, Carson loved the idea of sleeping in on bear hunts. But I was up early enjoying coffee on the beach. That was followed by a big breakfast. Then it was time to do chores, which means helping our guide, Greg Sikorsky, freshen baits and check trail cameras. Rob and Greg had already had some good bears on trail cameras, so they kind of know where they want to put us, and they know there's a good boar on a bait they call the Eagle's Nest. With the bear chores done, our next task was to catch some walleyes for shore lunch. Carson and I are avid anglers, and we quickly accomplished that goal. There we go. That's a nice one there. Nothing compares to fresh, deep-fried walleye.
I'm pretty excited for my first experience with bears, and I'm looking forward to the first hunt tonight. So this first night, we go in, we had just baited a few hours earlier, and now there's bears on the bait.
Going into the hunt, I was pretty nerved up about being around bears for the first couple times because I'd only seen bears 1 or 2 times while fishing in Canada in the past. But after the first couple bears, I figured out that they're not really there to harm you, they're just there to eat.
And there never really was a point where there wasn't a bear on the bait for the whole night. We saw 8 different bears over the course of the evening. And one was a chocolate-colored bear, kind of cinnamon color. But we figured it was probably Sub-Pope and Young, which is an 18-inch skull. And for those that don't know, it's the length of the skull plus the width of the skull, and added together is the score. So, and it was a little scruffy too, so we let that bear go. And I'm basically just watching Carson at this point. I got my bow along, but he's the shooter. And I'm kind of trying to coach him on how to judge bears, and since that's one of the most difficult things in all of hunting, I didn't have a lot of expertise that really works, because I was questioning myself on every bear I saw walk in. But as a general rule, if you got to ask if it's a big bear, it's not a big bear. We kind of just watched, and there was fighting and chasing and all kinds of action going on. Bears running right under our tree. I was kind of hoping one would climb up in the tree with us just to give Carson a little bit extra excitement, but he wasn't looking forward to that.
I've seen whitetails fight before, but it was nothing like the black bears getting fired up with each other, and just watching them interact with each other was an overall super cool experience.
We hope you've enjoyed this free episode. To continue watching, start your free trial now.